This is Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. This is Courier, who has made it at last to the sealed Nosferatu Warren. The Nosferatu live in the sewers beneath LA, but their sewers had been invaded by the creations of its Michi Fleshcrafter. So, they've holed up in, I guess, this trash pit? It's hard to tell whether these are... oh yeah, they're cave walls. But there's also a lot of flat-out rubbish around. I'm glad I can't smell any of this. Alright. Someone just whispered something to me. Who was that? VIP room. The whispers continue. Is that... ouch! Okay, that's hot. A strange place. You must have stolen that. Guess it had to be replaced. Learning to navigate this warren would take some time. In theory, all I have to do is find Gary, the Primogen. I need to ask a man about a sarcophagus. Whispering continues. What is this red stuff? It's boiling. It looks blood-like, but I'm guessing they don't have a lake of blood. Probably. If they do, I might almost regret my clan choice. Nah. Not in a million years. So much whispering. I think they're watching me. Just been taking the right-hand path every time here. Nice. Nerds. Hey. So there's someone alive here.
Bitch, I can't believe she got the cover of Glamourella this month.
I beg your pardon?
I mean, just look at her. Too fat, big teeth, and her complexion. Does she wash her face with a cheese grater? I mean, like anyone ever knew who Tawny Session
Oh my
was
god.
before I left the scene. She'd still be a fluff girl at Vivisection, making $10 a stiffy if I was still around. Ugh.
This appears to be a juggalo vampire.
Oh, right. You probably don't recognize me with this whole Texas Chainsaw Massacre thing I've got going on here. My name is Imalia.
Hey, I do actually recognize that name. It was the password on some guy's computer. Huh.
Last name? God, that's so blue collar, it makes me want to puke. I don't have a last name. Imalia's a look, an attitude, a state of being.
I see.
Before this neat little makeover, I used to be a model. I was all over the place. TV, magazines, billboards. I mean, I was hot. Super hot. And I knew it, which is why Gary decided to invite me into his freaky little family.
Ha. That was nice of him.
Nosferatu have a sixth sense of humor. Sometimes they feel that their victims, namely moi in this particular case, have an overabundance of vanity and need to be taught an important life lesson.
I see.
Well, I had just won Guy Magazine's The Most Ridiculously Hot Chick in the Known Universe Award. And when I came home after the ceremony, lo and behold, Gary was sitting there on my couch with a martini in his hand. You fill in the blanks.
I see. And how did that work out?
Yeah, the lesson is life is a cold-hearted bitch, so now I get to be one, too. You get that? You need to write it down? Sure, whatever.
Well, you seem to know Gary. Is he around?
His room is just down the hall. You might be able to find him in there.
Excellent. I've heard the name Tawny Sessions
Sure,
somewhere
whatever.
before.
The because she's a bitch with zero talent who the world sees.
Somebody should probably do something about that situation before somebody gets owned. Oh well. Not my business right now. Although I might revisit that if I can remember where I've heard the name before. This place. I feel like I've missed a lot of the Warren. I'll have to go back and explore some of it shortly. Can I... Wow. What, did they slither through this place or something? Ah. Those are not living people.
By the clack-smack cracking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes. I don't remember seeing you on the guest list for the dinner party.
Where?
We're having a rap party for the Misfits, about 40 years late. Cast and crew only, boss.
Huh. So I'm guessing Gary was an actor as well. The Misfits, eh? And these would have been his co-stars. Nice.
Maybe I'm in your head. Uh-oh. You might have picked up one of those psychoses so common to new kindred.
It's possible.
We are talking, but you aren't listening, boss.
Oh man. I'm not going to ask who this is because it's clearly Gary. And I'm not going to say I don't like games because I'm playing one. But I would like to actually meet him.
I'm over here, boss. Wait, maybe I'm over here. Or maybe I'm behind you with a hatchet in my hand. Or did you ever stop to think that your fear, if given a voice, would sound like this?
This shtick?
I don't know, boss. You tell me. After all, I didn't crash your party.
Just give me the box. I need it for an idiot.
You don't say. Wake up, boss. Who do you think you're dealing with? Why else would LaCroix send you on this snipe hunt? Oh, that's right. I know you work for the Prince. Because I like the sound of my own voice.
That makes one of us.
It's not every day we get visitors, boss. I needed to hear it from you. You're a long way from home, and neither the Prince nor Isaac nor Nines have any domain down here. Tread carefully.
Hey. Well, Gary's right about one thing. I am very much in his country rather than my own. I better not be too rude.
You should have got here sooner. That lot's been sold.
So they did steal and sell it.
I like to discuss business face to face.
As I was asking. Alright. Gary's got, he's got a sense for the dramatic, alright. Let's meet this guy.
Are you sure, boss? You don't want my image in your subconscious. It's the stuff nightmares are made of. Careful what you wish for. You just might get it. Behind you, boss. Boo!
Gary.
What? You don't recognize me from the pictures? Gorgeous Gary Golden? Don't tell me you missed Pirate Town or Tap Hotel. Little before your time, eh, boss? Well, those days are long past. Nowadays, it's just Gary.
Oh, man. Well, Gary, it's not my job to hold you to account here. I just need to find a thing.
Where did it go? That thing seems to get around more than Mae West. Why, might I ask, should I give you that information?
It's a good... yeah, here's why.
Oh, my hero. Had it not been for that damn Shamisi, you'd still be searching under rocks for us. It was hardly a favor, but I know where your prince's prize is. There's very little that doesn't leak down into this place. Tell me, boss, you ever gone up against a Kuei Jin?
A Kuei Jin? That's not as far as I know.
The Kuei Jin are vampires, but not like kindred. Sometimes known as the vampires of the East. But they ain't kin, boss. They're just someone else that, if you ain't being careful, might give you the final death.
I like how everything Gary says is just spooky. He can't say something that isn't spooky.
Even for old Gary, there ain't much more to tell. You see, I sent an agent, Barabbas, to snoop around Chinatown, do a little hacking, make a few contacts. But he hasn't been calling lately, and it's breaking my heart.
I see. Okay. I'll be continuing this goose chase to another part of the city then.
Gee, that's original. You think that up all by yourself? You up for a little trip to Chinatown? You're in no danger there. Me? Best you don't mention my name there, boss. That's the going rate for my info right now. You get our chum back from Chinatown, I'll give you what you need.
Okay. Yeah, I understand the way things work in this city now.
The Golden Temple in Chinatown. It's a piss-poor copy of a real place. Looks like it'd be more at home in a theme park. That I saw is where you'll find the leader of the LA Kuei Jin. They call her Ming Zhao. Sounds dangerous? No, this ain't a suicide mission, boss. You'll be more of a curiosity than a threat. Talk to Zhao, ask her where my boy is, and get him back. Once he's safe, I'll tell you everything you need to know about the sarcophagus.
This doesn't actually sound that safe, because now that Gary's explained, I'm pretty sure I have fought a Kuei Jin in Santa Monica.
Not that I know of. It's like the eye of the hurricane right now. Don't make those winds blow, boss.
Man, I'm a little worried about this.
Let's see what I got. Use your head and your eyes. Chinatown's more liable to off you than 10 Hollywoods, but not if you're smart.
Ah, well, no problem. I'm extremely smart.
Of course. What kind of a monster do you take me for? There is a method to my madness, boss. There's a payphone in Chinatown. I'll call you with the info once Barabbas is safe. Until then, you'll never know where I am.
Well,
Miss me, boss?
effectively, LaCroix's being blackmailed here. But the price is I, his agent, have to go and do more things for more people. Let's take a look around the rest of the Warren. Ah, man. The Anarchs want LaCroix just deposed. He's trying to get Nines killed. For LaCroix's trust, he wants the sarcophagus. For the sarcophagus, Gary wants his agent back. I wonder what the Kuei Jin will want. What's this? Hey, it's blood. Yes. Pro-blood extremely. That's Amelia's room. Now, where have I and haven't I been from here? I've been through here, I think, but not this way. That's a much nicer door. Hey, more Nosferatu. Is that a dentist's chair? How's it going?
Wow. Well, you did not just try and untrace me. All right, take that. Oh yeah, Yeah, I hope you backed up that server tonight. Boss is gonna be real pissed when his mom starts getting love letters from porn sites.
Ah man, now I know who made the door with the 1337 on it.
What? Oh, yeah, hold on a sec. Oh my god, are you kidding me? What are you using for security down there at Trash 80? Guys, it's called encryption. This is too easy. I'd let you off the hook, but stupidity always brings out the asshole in me.
I appreciate the monologue.
Alright, yeah. Just 1 minute. No, nothing to worry about. Just a harmless email. Not a self-replicating embedded virus or anything. Wow, you really opened it. I can't believe you just opened it. What kind of a freaking idiot just opens it?
Who are you talking to?
Well, oh yeah, sorry. The name's Mitnick. I'm in charge of computer systems, network security, that kind of thing. You're the new kid, right? LaCroix's girl. Surprised you actually made it down here.
I am not LaCroix's girl. I mean, except as far as LaCroix is concerned.
I've been following your progress on the cameras. Handled yourself pretty well with all of the creepy crawlers in the sewers.
Thank you.
Like a bad sequel to Chad up there.
Yeah, man, it was a hell of a scene. I had to just put on this music and zone out all the way through those sewers.
Nothing I could do from here. Those old sewer systems are wired with punch cards and vacuum tubes, built back in the technological dark ages. Sorry, but I don't do analog, newbie.
It's probably very funny to someone else.
Go ahead.
So, the Nosferatu are hackers?
Me? Like I said, I'm the resident tech head. Keep this place wired to the outside world. Gary wants me to keep it close on the street. At the same time, I'm supposed to be upgrading the network.
The ShrekNet, I've seen that.
No, nothing. Forget about it. Like I said, just some network stuff. I'm trying to add a few more network hubs in the city so we're covered in case of emergency. But Gary doesn't want anyone leaving until this whole thing with LaCroix blows over. Which basically leaves my freaking cheese hanging in the wind.
You know, I can come and go as I please.
Yeah, you do that. Man, that would really help me out. I could hook you up along the way, make it worth your while. I got access to all kinds of goodies.
Yeah, okay, why not?
I need a little time to set things up. Technical details. I'll send an email to your haven and tell you what needs to be done. That's all you need to know for now.
I'm pretty sure he's just not comfortable talking to a girl for very long. But we'll see about that email. Always nice to have an excuse to look around the city some more. That is one of the largest perks of Unlife, the travel. Oh, it's a green thing. The Nosferatu are kind of like pigeons or sparrows collecting shiny things. Probably shouldn't tell them I thought that. Can't get across there, can I? So there's sort of a lower path and an upper path through this place. I took the lower path, and that's probably a connection to the upper path. It leads to where they actually live, or a lair, I suppose. So where does the other way go? It's basically a combination cave system and trash pit. I've seen so many ugly things recently that objecting to the Nosferatu, who are at the very least perfectly nice people, would be pretty churlish. Well, I say nice. Gary is cool, and he's not exactly nice. And Amelia... oh shit. A problem has happened to me. Stupid, toxic danger haven. Wow. Why does that bridge go nowhere? Okay, back to square something. Let's try this again. Oh no, I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? I think. Yeah, I am. Okay, so yeah, Gary, he's got style. For sure. Gary. But, not a nice person. And he is, of course, a bit of a double dealer. Double-crossed LaCroix over the sarcophagus. I mean, if you're going to betray someone, that's the person I'd pick. Due to already having picked him to betray. But... no, really, there's no but. I'm pretty much on Gary's side here. Mitnick seems nice, if stereotypical. Amelia, possibly not so much. But I mean, she's superficially personable, just, I wouldn't want to be Tawny Sessions. Gotta ask her about that again, actually. There's got to be something interesting up here after all the opportunities to fall off. So I'm going to save the game. Because there's like two avenues of investigation here. One is I can jump down here. But there might not actually be anything here. Yeah, I didn't think so. Let's just take a shortcut there via the magic of protagonism. Through here and ow. And it's just dead ends everywhere. Okay, I guess there's actually only one useful path through the Nosferatu Haven. It's a bit of a maze. Why would they build it that way? Or, oh, hang on, I don't think I've been over there, have I? Maybe I have and didn't notice. Have I missed something? The whispers are very strange. I think there may be rather more Nosferatu than I have seen. That's my feeling. My feel. Okay, this way then. They have a decent soundtrack. The bubbling noises really make it. I wonder if they enjoy this, whether the strange curse of the Nosferatu has actually warped their sensibilities as well as their appearance, or whether it's essentially a form of irony and self-defense. Hard to say. Hello.
Hey. Sure, whatever.
So about Tawny.
Because she's a bitch with zero talent who the world seems to think has taken my place as the hottest supermodel of all time? Could I be any more clear?
Okay, now I'm not recommending murder here. Like, I'm not saying I would kill her, but you seem like the sort of person that would kill her, so why don't you?
I don't want to kill her.
Oh,
That's too
I'm wrong.
quick and painless.
Oh.
I want to ruin her name in the business for good. I want to dig up something on her that smells so bad even the tabloids will think twice about printing it.
Nice.
Gary says that everyone has to lay low until this thing with the prince cools down. Until then, I'm stuck here watching the whole world kiss Tawny's big fat ass.
Yeah, Mitnick said the same thing. Did Gary mention that it's all kind of his fault? I wonder. So if it doesn't involve actually killing her.
I have some wireless cameras that I need you to set up in her apartment. One in her bedroom, one in her bathroom, and one in her kitchen. I'm sure you'll see good places to hide them once you're there.
Ha! It's interesting how they're all kind of involved with technology. There's all the cabling, and you got the hacker guy and the spy cameras woman here, and Gary himself is like tapes guy.
Once the cameras are in place, you'll need to hook them up to the network. Log into our computer using the password.
Oh, my sound. The password Cleopatra. Is that... the sound just kind of cut out through Amelia's line there. Huh.
Look, I'll definitely make it worth your while.
Oh,
if you
she's speaking
do it
again.
Right. But listen, I don't want her dead. I want her to suffer. Get in and get out without her knowing about it. Understand?
Yep, sneaking around and only killing people in certain circumstances is my specialty. I will do this.
Will? Great. Here are the cameras. She lives in Hollywood, an apartment building right across from the Lucky Star Motel. I had someone here dig up a spare key to her apartment for me. Take that, too.
Thank you. Oh man, this place is a quest mine, among other things. Web camera. With this whole find the Nosferatu thing quasi-resolved, I mean, I still don't have the sarcophagus, but I can also take care of LaCroix's job, food critic. All sorts of interesting stuff to do now. And I'll never go back to the sewers again. Gary. I heard that. The whispers. They're strange people, the Nosferatu. Of course, some would probably say that about the Tremere. By some, I mean everyone. And they'd be right. Eh. Okay. I'm assuming in good faith here that this is a way out of the Nosferatu lair. There must be, Yes, I recognize this tomb architecture. Nice. That is more convenient than going through the sewers. Wow. The way out. And I'm back in the arsehole's graveyard. Romero. You could characterize Courier as having a on-again, off-again thing with him, which is to say she'll drink his blood when he's willing to offer it, but it's surprisingly not very often at all. Let's check on the guy.
I knew you'd be back.
Nope. Looks like it's a one-time thing. Man. I just want to drink blood all the time. Is that not okay? And finally back on the strip. Both in that I have arrived at the Sunset Strip and that there's strip clubs everywhere. So those are the Nosferatu. I might take care of this thing with Tawny right now. I wonder though, yeah, why not? Let's get this happening. So I'm looking for the Lucky Star Motel, and I'm looking across the road from it. At some point I'll have to head to Chinatown, but running errands for powerful vampires may be my life or post-life for now, but that doesn't mean I'm going to hurry up about it. Ah, that would be the guy. Now, what did the prince want? A favourable review or an unfavourable review?
More flatbread and olive oil. And take back this Chardonnay and open up a Chianti. Let it breathe for 20 minutes and then bring it out with a ziti. Okay? Wanted to know what? Interrupt me while I'm working? Do you understand that this is an important opening and I, emphasize I, am going to make or possibly break this restaurant? Hello. Now go get yourself some onion rings or hot wings or whatever it is you eat. The refined palate of a true gourmand is, to put it in a language you can relate to, trying to decide if this place is thumbs up or thumbs down.
Sorry, but I do not eat wings.
Me, Tommy
Thought so.
Flayton, the Food Authority of Los Angeles, food critic for the biggest paper on the West Coast, radio personality for the KTLK, Chower Hour. Maybe if I reviewed more Pancake Huts, you'd know me.
Or nightclubs. So let's see. What's the best path forward here to try and disimpress this guy? I need to make him hate the restaurant. So starting out by being nice to him is probably not the way to go for once.
I'm not sure exactly what you mean. How so? You know, now that you mention it, the gnocchi was a bit cold, and the ravioli might have been store-bought. Also, the decorum's a bit lacking, isn't it? This place is just an overpriced cafeteria. No stars.
Nice.
Yes. I'm going to write a review that will destroy this restaurant.
Well, you're easily swayed. Bye. I totally wasn't doing that on purpose or anything. So this is the Lucky Star. And this would be the Hotel of Tawny Sessions. I never did find out about the name. I have a terrible feeling I probably saw it at Larry's place. Not Larry, I mean Flynn. He just comes across as a Larry. Ash Rivers again. They're going to start talking about his mysterious disappearance soon. I feel sorry for the guy, but his pain is to some extent self-inflicted. Oh, there's someone in here. Alright. This is going to require finesse, care, qualities I am known for, and a recording break.